Hello guys and welcome to Ezzi-UK, and today I have a review video for you guys for the new American Tier 5 Premium Medium Tank, the M4 Improved. But before we get things underway with that, I have 2 points to make for you guys, the subscribers. The first one is I'm going to be making a special video for Christmas, because that's coming up in about a month's time or so. So I need some video clips, because this is going to be a World of Tanks montage video. So I need some video clips from you guys of you playing in any tank, any tier, any game mode. As long as you're having fun, you do something which is funny, interesting, looks good, even if you have to die for it to look good. As long as I can get a nice short clip, such as you one-shotting a mouse or something special like that, I don't really know. And all you need to do is find the replay file and upload it to worldoftanksreplays.com. I'll leave a link to that in the video description below, and then after that all you need to do is leave a link to that replay file in the comment section of any video from now until December the 11th. And from those videos I'll take some recordings of the best clips. It would be nice if you could leave me a description of the game time where the incident happened, so I get the right bit of the video clip, just so that you guys are all happy with what you've sent. I am also considering giving away 500 in-game gold to the person who sends me the best clip, not necessarily the longest clip, but about 10 seconds, which makes me laugh the most or I enjoy the most or whatever. And that clip will also get pride place in the video, either at the middle of the video or towards the end, somewhere special, and the person who sends it me will get 500 in-game gold. So I'll contact you after the video goes live and you guys will get your gold as a Christmas present. The second point I need to make is that somebody tried to send me a premium tank the other week, so I could have a look at it. I was unable to accept it because I wasn't playing World of Tanks, which was a shame, but there you go. So if you guys do want to send me any premium vehicles for World of Tanks or War Thunder in the future, it'd be nice if you could first contact me in a video comment section, or contact me in-game if it's World of Tanks, not in-game on War Thunder. Contact me if you're considering sending me something. Let me know what you want to send me and I'll see if I've already got it, because if I do I can just make the video, save you guys some money. Or if you want me to have a look at the tank, I will, and I don't have the tank, I will tell you when to send it, I can accept it, make the video. Also make sure you give me a name so that I can say who sent me the tank or the vehicle or the airplane, basically, and make a nice video out of it. So if you do want to send me something, just leave a comment in a video comment section or contact me in-game in World of Tanks. So let's get on to the M4 Improved. And here it is. I'm guessing you guys have been looking at it for the past few minutes and have wondered why it is square, and the reason for that is, well, they wanted to improve this Sherman, so that's why it is obviously called the M4 Improved. They tried to improve the rounded shape and the general armour of this normal stock M4 Sherman and not lose out on performance, and that's why you have similar parts such as the gunnery area, the two hatches here, commander's hatch, the same gun, very similar running gear, the same rear door here, similar tools, very close dimensions, and it's also got this lower glacis which is the same as an Ezzi-UK. They made the tracks wider just so it could hold up the weight, because this tank is about 10 tons more than the normal tank. This tank weighs close to 40 tons, whereas the stock tank weighs about 30. This tank also has a bit more armour, not a lot more, but a bit more, and they had to give it a bigger engine in the designs, otherwise it wouldn't have been able to perform as well as the normal Sherman. So looking at the armour, as I said, this is meant to be up armoured. The normal Sherman has 50mm on the front of the hull and 38 on the sides and the rear of the hull, whereas the M4 Improved has 50 on the front, just the same as the normal Sherman, but it has a whopping 63mm on the side, which I'm guessing is going to be fairly good at side scraping, and 50mm on the rear. So it's got the same armour on the rear as the front, but then again the front is sloped, but so are the sides. The turret on this is 76mm at the front, sloped, 50 on the sides and rear, and the sides here and here are also sloped, and you can also see the turret ring just there. Whereas the normal Sherman just has a nice rounded turret with 76 on the front, 50 on the sides and rear, so the turret has the same armour as the normal Sherman. So the overall armour characteristics are this tank is probably going to be pretty good at side scraping, but I'm awful at it, as you might see in the replay later. Moving on, we're going to have a look at the gun, and as you can see straight away, this is the 75mm gun, which is the stock gun on the normal Sherman. But it does have slightly different characteristics, as this is the same gun used on the T14 Premium. I think it's a tier 5 or tier 6 heavy tank. I don't think they sell it anymore. And the M4A2E4 Sherman, which was the premium tank given to the beta testers. So you cannot get hold of that anymore. Rate of fire is very similar. Normal Sherman 15.79. This Sherman, the Sherman Improved, or the M4 Improved, 15 rounds per minute. Same penetration, 92 with AP, 127 with APCR, and 38 with HE. Same damage, 110 and 110 average damage for APCR and AP. High explosive, or HE, is 175 average damage. The other difference with this gun is that the stock gun has 0.46 accuracy, whereas this gun has 0.44, which is quite a good improvement on the other gun, but it's still pretty bad. Aim time is the same, 2.1 seconds, even though it feels more like 6, and the weight is about the same. So the guns are very similar to the stock Sherman, but then again, the normal Sherman you can upgrade to the 105 or even the 76mm. So if you have a look at this Sherman, as you can probably already tell, this is a tier 4 gun, as it says down here, and it is fairly decent. It's only really good against tier 5 or lower though. It's decent against tier 5 or lower, but only tier 5 or lower. Tier 6 it starts to struggle, and in tier 7 games it just really does struggle quite a bit. But it's still fairly good. The overall weight of the tank is about 39 tons, as I've said, 480 hit points, so you do get a few more hit points than other normal medium tanks, non-premium medium tanks of this tier. The 640 horsepower engine, as I said, does launch this tank to a 56 km/h top speed, which is much higher than the normal Sherman, which is about 48 km/h. Traverse speed is 39 degrees per second for the hull and the turret, which is pretty good, and with my 100% crew, rammer, coated optics and vents, I've got a view range of about 415 meters, which is pretty good at tier 5. So that's this tank overall. It's got these nice double wide tracks. It is a good looking tank as well. To me, it's a good looking tank because I'm a fan of the Sherman, well, generally the Sherman hull, the shape. I just like how the Sherman looks. So let's take this tank into a game and have a look how it is in the battlefield. And here we are on Winter Himmelsdorf, and to start off with, I'm going to where the heavy tanks tend to ball it out in this map. So I've gone to join the VK at about the, the corner G7, G8, which is opposite the other corner, which is D7 and D8, where all the heavy tanks like to just shoot ammunition, like gold ammunition, at each other and various things like that. So I'm hiding behind this VK, using it for cover. The Type 95 miss the first shot because I didn't let this gun aim. The accuracy does not help you if you don't let the gun aim. That time I did, managed to get a shot in, he bounced off my turret. And as you saw, that if you don't let this gun aim, it does not hit. You'll be very lucky. And also the aim on the move is just diabolically bad. The aim time may only be 2.1 seconds, but it does feel more like 3 or 4 seconds in this tank, because it's a fairly fast and nippy tank and it's got a nice reload, but you do have to let it aim. The low penetration there letting me down, as it, to be honest, in my views, you'd be very lucky to get about 90mm of penetration with this gun, but when you do, it does surprise people. The Strub there just managed to penetrate me, as he does have a nice high penetrating gun, and this is only a medium tank. Managed to pump a shot into the SU, almost average damage, 109 hit points. Easily penetrates the front of an SU-85, as that is a fairly weak tank. Now this tank does stand just as tall as the normal Sherman, so it is quite a high silhouette. The camo values of this tank aren't too good, better than heavy tanks, but they're not the best. Just scanning around for a few targets. At this range I can't penetrate a heavy tank unless it's about, oh no, maybe. From the side, possibly penetrate a heavy tank, but from that range, from the front, no way. So I'm going to head around the corner and go and try and take out this T-67, the Tier 4, I think it's the American turreted tank destroyer. But before I can even get a shot over there, he has already been taken out, but then again he was behind the building. As you can see, this tank does accelerate to its top speed pretty quickly. We're already over 40 kilometers an hour. And there we go, we're almost at the top speed, and there's a Type 1 around the corner. There's no way I'm going to go around there and let him shoot me, because he could probably take me out in 2 or 3 shots, whereas for me it would take about 6. So I fall back, let him shoot at the other friendly tank, and here we go, 1 shot. Go on, reload, it's about 4 seconds, second shot in. Somebody else took a shot into him, there we go, 3 shots and he is dead. And here is where I make a mistake in this tank. You do have to stay backwards, but I was feeling lucky about my armour, but I didn't learn from the previous Stug. I already know that Stug 3s can easily penetrate the front of this tank. I managed to actually get a shot in there. I managed to hit his weak spot, managed to hit it again because I let the gun aim, but he has hit me. Third shot, nowhere near the weak spot. Can I get another one in? I don't learn, I pull back too late, and he easily takes me out. So you have to be careful against tank destroyers in this tank. And that is the end of that. So, overall thoughts of this tank. Well, to me, I do enjoy playing this tank. Even though it's a bad tank, I do admit that it is a pretty terrible tank. And the normal Sherman, if you actually unlock it and then put on the better 76mm gun. Oh, I've got the wrong turret on. But on the better 76mm gun, it is a much better tank than the M4 Improved. But this is also a nice tank to own. It's fast, it's annoying to other people, it's also got a nice side on it so you can side scrape. It can be a pretty good tank in tier 5 maximum games. Anything higher than that you're going to struggle, but luckily for me, I don't have any replays to show for you guys of me failing in the tier 7 games, so I'll let you guys have a go in that. But trust me, tier 6 or tier 7, this tank will struggle. It's only a tier 4 gun in a tier 6 or 7 game, so it will struggle in those battles, and they'll be quite common for you. Even if it's a majority of a tier 5 tank game, you'll quite often get a couple of tier 6s at the top, which will easily destroy this tank. But on the other hand, I do like this as a collector's piece. That's why I got it for the price of about, I think it's €9.99, which is about £7.9. Because I am a fan of the Sherman, as I've probably said in other videos. So I got this as a collector's item. because I do really like it, and it's currently on sale for I think 2 days on the premium store. I'll just get that up right now. Right, here we are on the premium store. Let's just have a look in specials. I think it was it specials? Come on, load. There it is. So the first deal for the M4 improved, there you go, £7.7, €9.99, only on offer for another 2 days. But I reckon, well actually I don't reckon, it might be sold at Christmas this year, as they did last year with the other rare tanks. They had that special calendar day. So I reckon you could probably buy this tank and either buy it now or buy it at Christmas for about the same price. It's a good tank. I wouldn't recommend it to play. I would recommend it if you do enjoy collecting premium tanks, or you want to get a nice, an odd looking Sherman, or just look slightly different to everybody else. This is a fairly decent price tank. There are other tanks that you could buy which are better, but if you want this as a collector's piece, yes, it's a good price. 500 gold with that, instead of doing the stupid deals where you have to buy all of this, which is the second deal that we come to, which is the same number of days. Offer expires in 2 days on the EU store. £28.31 or €39.99, so it's close to €40 for a tier 5 tank. But you do get a garage slot as well as the other one, and you get 6,750 gold, 30 days free premium account, and you'll also get some 5x XP missions, which are some special missions that are only for this tank. So as you can see here, you receive access to 10 missions that will give you a multiplier of 5 XP for winning a battle in your M4 improved. So there you go. If you play well, you can play the missions and get times 5 XP for 10 battles, which is pretty good. And if you include the weekend special of 5% times 5, which is already there, you get access to 11 multipliers. So that's pretty good, but for the money I didn't really want to spend that much, so I went for the normal deal of just getting a tank with a bit of gold to put on, like train up my crew and things, because you don't get a 100% crew, you get a 50% crew in this tank. And that is it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed a look at this, well, I was going to say wonderful tank, but a fairly good tank. I hope to do some videos in the future. Don't forget, if you want to upload some replays, upload it to the link that I've left in the video description below, and leave a comment for a link to that replay that you upload so I can access it. So I hope you guys had a good time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment in the section below, and I'll see you guys next time.